What's good, my boy? Yeah, close it again. Yo, sorry I'm late, bro. I was working on videos and shit.
Nah, that's cool.
Is it cool if I'm recording right now?
Yeah.
Hey, but I got a question for you.
Yeah.
All right, and I want to hear from you specifically, because you know we're both men here, and you know we train a lot. We're focused on health, physical health, right?
Yeah.
And so I wanted to ask you, bro, because there's a lot of men or a lot of guys, like a lot of guys our age, or just men in general, maybe even in their 40s, 50s, and they feel lonely.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you, bro, how do you counter loneliness? I don't know if you can relate to that. I know you live alone right now.
Yeah.
But you're in contact with your mom, you're in contact with Jay, stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
But you got a girlfriend, but she's at work most of the time. So how do you counter loneliness? How do you be alone? You personally?
Just for me, I just keep myself busy.
Keep yourself busy?
Yeah.
Like doing what though?
I hit in the gym with you, or just like
Hitting the gym,
games, or like,
playing games?
you know, just like, I don't know, think about shit to do. Like,
Think about shit. But do you ever feel lonely or like?
Yeah, but
like that?
It doesn't bother me though.
It doesn't bother you.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because sometimes it's good to be, you know, alone, so you could think on your mental health and all that. Like, really focus on yourself and what you need to improve on and what you need out of life. But like too much loneliness, yeah, it could affect people, but yeah. For me, I just don't really mind it.
Don't really mind it.
Yeah. But I mean, if you're like really alone, shit, just get a pet or something. That's what I did basically.
Yeah.
Just get a pet.
Colin got a snake, guys. But okay, here's another thing, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about men trying to counter loneliness with hopping on like a dating app or like chasing females or like trying to get some ass, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
you know, like,
shit.
like I think it's a lot of guys that fall into that trap of like, oh shit, you know what? I'm bored, I'm lonely, so let me go, you know, like try to go on a dating app. They keep swiping.
Yeah, I've done that before. Online dating really, it just doesn't really work. Honestly.
Why do you say that though?
Because what's it called? I don't know. It's like you don't really find people there. They're just like really looking for looks and all that. See what you have, and
that's a
not
good
really
point.
trying to get to know you.
That's a
And
good
if
point.
they are really trying to get to know you, it's because they already see that you got the car, the looks, the money, or whatever. And it's just like
it's not a reality.
That's when they want to get to know you. It's just like, what the fuck?
Right, they're hypergamous.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's like when you just like have like random encounters and just meet people in real life situations, that's when you find genuine connections. Yeah.
So I'm actually gonna speak about this when Colin is not here, like solo to you guys. My bad, guys. I'm kind of brain farting because it's early in the morning. It's 8 a.m. right now. We're about to train. But I'm gonna say this, man. Guys, if you need to fill that void with like external things, you're never gonna be happy, bro. I'm telling you guys right now. Especially when it comes to chasing ass or trying to, you know, hop on dating websites and shit like that. It doesn't work, man, because it's like you keep trying to fill the void. You keep trying to fill that hole, that gap. And for me personally, what's helped is, you know, chilling with my brothers, getting getting to the gym, doing some sort of self-care routine every day. Especially now that I'm working on this online coaching that I've been. My bad, distractions outside. Especially because now that I've been working on the online coaching business that I've been working on, it, like what Colin said, it helps me to stay busy. Some of you guys are not busy. You just wake up, you go to work, you probably go to the gym, but after that, it's like it doesn't matter. The gym doesn't matter to you. You don't put no sort of thought into your meal prep. You don't think about your workouts. You probably just half-ass your workout. You see, you guys know me for my fitness. So the thing is with training, you need to put yourself through, let me speak on this. If you're going to the gym, you need to almost hate your workouts. And this is what I was telling Colin. You need to hate your workouts, because when you start to hate your work, you start to say, hey, I'm actually going through some sort of change. I'm actually feeling uncomfortable, you know? And let me say this too. Yeah, like going back to dating websites, like, bro, like, it's just a false reality, man. Like, especially in the quote-unquote Western world, man, it's a pain in the ass. Honestly, I gave like these dating apps a try a few times, but I never stayed on it for more than a month. Not even a week. I kid you guys not, because I knew it's just a waste of time for the most part. So if you guys like always feel like you need to chase women and shit like that, oh my goodness, bro, you always feel like you need to be in a relationship. How many of you guys out there right now, you feel like you need to be in a relationship, or you know somebody like that? Like, they can't be alone. They can't just be by themselves. They always have to go out. They always have to do something. Have your social life, man. You know what I mean? But you guys gotta understand, it's gonna come a point in time, especially if you're in your 20s, your friends or your circle or whoever, they're gonna be busy at some point, bro. So you're gonna find yourself like to be alone in the house, like, shit, what do I do now? What do I do now? And I'm speaking on this because I was going through this earlier this year when I was dealing with a woman, and then it's like my mental health was fucked up. Excuse my language. My mental health was fucked up because I could not be alone, because my attachment and my identity was associated with her. So you guys see what that does? I'm giving my power away to something that's external, especially to a woman. Listen, no hate to women, but their emotions change like a motherfucker. So if their emotions change, your emotions are going to change. And that's not how it's supposed to be, guys. You got to think about this, man. I was just speaking to one of my homies too. I'm not going to call him out, right? But he was talking to me about one of his old friendships and trying to restore it. He's saying that after, you know, these years of friendship, he feels like, oh shit, you know what? He's not, that friend is not bringing back that same energy. And I'm just thinking like, shit, man, like, well, we got to do something about it. You know, it's only, you can only feel shitty for so long, guys. You have to change your mindset. You have to do something. You need to focus on self-care, focus on getting more money, focus on, you know, pursuing your passion, pursuing your business. This is the things that I'm going through, right? One thing about me, I might feel shitty for the moment. The most I'll allow myself to feel shitty, guys, is 2 weeks to a month, so I can really reflect and really think about moving forward. But I'll never allow myself to feel shitty for more than a month or however long, because I don't want to bring that negative energy around you guys. I don't want to bring that negative energy around my family, around people that I know, people that know me, around at work. It's just, life is too abundant, bro. You guys need to understand that. I don't want you guys waking up, like I said, and feeling like you need to hop on a website. You feel like you feel shitty. Like, no, man, no. It's always something to do, and it's always some sort of aspect in your life you can improve on, bro. So that's something. I might extend this video, I don't know, but really keep that in mind, bro, because if you feel like you find yourself feeling lonely or whatever, man, you're fucked, bro. I'm excuse my language, but you're fucked. Because for me, I am actually alone 95% of the time. That 5% is me at work, or I'm with, you know, my brothers, or with family. That's literally it. Other than that, if it wasn't for these videos, if it wasn't for maintaining a social circle, I would be fucked too. And the thing about me is, like, I'm not really an introvert. I'm not extroverted like that. I'm not like a, hey, how's it going type of person. Like, if you see me in public, I'll chop it up with you. We'll say what's up. But for the most part, I enjoy my mental peace, and you know, I enjoy being on my own. And it's gonna be uncomfortable, bro, because you've been programmed to think like, oh shit, like I need something external. I need this, I need that. Like for me, guys, I'll be honest, like I smoke weed. You guys know that. I smoke weed. You know, I play video games for like, I limit myself for maybe like 1 hour, 2 hours at the most. But you know, it's like those little things that you gotta have, right? You need to find hobbies. You need to find something you're passionate about. Like shit, man, just do things alone too, bro. Do things alone. When you enjoy being alone, you're gonna find yourself actually attracting not just women, but actually people that want to be in your life. Like when I was in Thailand, when I was actually alone for a lot of times, guys. And when I be dealing with women, a lot of the women, now that I think about it, when I would be, how do I say it? A lot of the women I was not dating, but I was hanging around with or associated with, it happened through natural encounters. I did not hop on one app on that whole vacation, even though there was Tinder and shit like that. But I said, you know what? I'm going to enjoy my time here because for one, I'm on vacation. And for two, I need to enjoy myself regardless, with or without a woman, bro. Because it's like, your life has to go on, guys. It has to go on. It has to have some sort of meaning. And I'm really passionate about talking about this because I don't want you guys feeling like that, bro. I know that feeling of like, oh shit, like I'm feeling depressed, so now I'm not gonna be on my shit. I'm not gonna go to the gym. I'm not gonna eat healthy. I'm not gonna choose to love myself. What kind of life is that, bro? This cycle happens a lot. I was kind of going through this in like 2021 where, you know, I'm like kind of feeling content and I'm like, hey, well, why should I upload more videos? Why should I build more muscle? And then what happened? I go right back into fucking the same cycle of, oh shit, I need something external. Oh, I'm feeling lonely. Dude, let me tell you guys something, man. If you're dealing with a woman right now, or if you're in a relationship, expect for that there's a 90% chance that that woman is gonna walk out of your life. Just expect it, bro. Just expect it. Especially if it's not something serious or if you're in your 20s. Best believe, because in this stage, at least for me, at this stage of my life, I'm only 23. Colin is what, 22, 21? 22. Dude, we're not even in our 30s yet, bro. No. You know what I mean? So it's like we have way more, like we're only in this section of our life. And although life goes by fast, it's a long race too, you know? So I want you guys to be staying productive and not be so dependent on shit that's external, man. If it is something that's external, make sure it's something that you can you can do alone, right? Like playing video games is not bad, but you just discipline yourself, right? Maybe go to the movies or something. And if you're really looking for a social circle, go to the gym, bro. Like go to these clubs. I'm sure that you guys got you know, some sort of events going on. Right here in Vancouver, it's kind of small, so I'm mainly doing the same shit. But if you guys are in the US, you guys are in bigger cities, you guys are lucky because you guys have like these events going on and shit. You guys have like Rolling Loud, shit like that, you know?
People out there are more friendly too.
Yeah, like the culture and the environment is different, yeah. Right? And let me say this too, speaking of environment. If you, damn, the sun is hitting right now and I need some water. But let's say you're in a small city like me, right? You're in a small world like me or like us. Okay, save your money, get a better job if needed, or, you know, pursue your passion, your business, and then move out the country, bro. Like go on vacation every year, bro. That's what I plan to do. I'm like, bro, I'll just save my money. You know, we're in a first world country. Then, you know, if I really like, you guys can talk shit about passport bros and all that shit, but in my experience, women on the other side of the world, they're more open, they're more receiving, more generous, and it's not so much of this, you know, super, I don't know how to explain to you guys, you know, but if you know, you know. It's just Western women versus the women on the other side of the world. They're just more traditional, and I like it that way, okay? But I think that's all I got to say. I'm not going to extend the video any longer. But just take care of yourselves, man. Really value yourselves, okay? Before you look outside of yourself, look at yourself in the mirror and ask, what can I improve with myself? if you feel like you've already improved, I'm gonna tell you, bro, there's always some sort of room for improvement. Something as far as your physical health, mental, spiritual, financial, something. There's got to be something, man. Don't just stay in that spot, because, man, the more you keep staying in that spot, you're either gonna dig yourself out or you're gonna keep digging yourself deeper into that hole that you're in, into that grave. Right? Anything you want to say, bro?
No. Not really, yo. But
man,
like,
what's up?
Yeah, to be honest, and then it's like, if you do look for like women for company, or like, you know, you're looking for a girlfriend, you also gotta realize like it's not all happy moments, right? There's gonna be like, there's gonna be fights for sure, especially if it's 100% real, and especially in this generation, there's probably gonna be a lot of cheating, like. But like, dude, it's gonna be hard to find like the right one, yo. Like, that's what I'm gonna say. Like, loyalty these days don't really like count for shit. So yeah.
That's actually a really good point, especially with social media. I think shit has changed. Not to say that, oh, you know, you're losing hope and shit like that, right? But guys, have fun, man. Enjoy your life, man. Especially if in your youth, like, it's just not worth it to feel like that, man. I think, especially if you are a man, because imagine. You almost have to, this is when things change, or when my perspective changed for me. Not necessarily my habits and my routine, but I looked at it and I said, okay, how about you take yourself outside of your body and you look at yourself from a third person point of view. So what I mean by that is, let's say you didn't know yourself, right? But you see yourself walking down the street, or you met yourself or some shit like that, right? Like you know yourself as a stranger. How would you feel if you know that Colin or Mark is feeling some type of way? Like, he's having these depressive ass thoughts about a female, or he's having these lonely ass thoughts. You would think to yourself, like, man, go do something with your life. Yeah. Like, that's for me personally. That's when I said, Mark, why don't you stop feeling shitty and get up off your ass? How about you upload more videos? How about you put more thought into your business? And then I said, you know what? Let me focus on myself, bro. Yeah. And then, you know what? You know what's funny, guys? That's when a woman pops up.
That's what I'm saying.
That's when shit pops up, bro.
What I was gonna say too is, like, when you're not looking for a girl, that's when you will find.
Oh my gosh, you guys see my wallet right here? Sometimes I'll be stressing about, where the fuck did I put my wallet? And then, you know what's funny? I stop looking for it, and then it pops up somewhere. That's how this shit works, man. You can't make this shit up, man. I tell you guys right now, women can sense that desperate ass energy too. When you're constantly like, you know what I mean? You're like this, like, you're so needy. And especially with people too. Other people, not just women, but men, right? So when you're giving off needy attention, people are gonna think like, fuck, this guy is kind of a loser. And he doesn't really love himself. He doesn't really respect himself. He doesn't really value himself. Yeah. That's what it's about, guys. It's not just about, you know, loving yourself and shit like that. Ultimately, it's about self-respect, especially as a man. You need to have that high level of self-respect. And you know what? It takes time, bro. Maybe it's through the gym. Maybe you need to get more money up. For me, it's always with the gym and getting more money up and just building, right? That's what you got to be focused on. This is a long-ass video already, but I really need to emphasize that to you guys. Stop feeling like a victim all the time. If you feel shitty, do something about it. Look at yourself in the mirror first, and then figure out some solutions. Like, hey, maybe I need to go out more. Maybe I need to change up my routine. Some of you guys keep doing the same shit, man. I swear to God. Like, especially with us men, we kind of do the same shit, right? Like, go to the gym, you know. See, the thing is with women are very adventurous, right? So they always want to go out. So how about you guys do some spontaneous shit too? Like, for me, yesterday, I was out spending time with the family, right? If you live with your parents, hey, like me, like, hey, bro, just figure it out. Like, just do something on the weekend alone. Maybe you don't have your own car right now. So it's like, okay, just save my money up. In the meantime, I'll go to the club, or, you know, like, go to an event or something. Something, guys. Don't rely too much on these, like, online apps and shit, you know. Actually get in person. I'm that type of person. I would rather get rejected 1 billion times in person than to get, like, one heart or one swipe right or whatever on a fucking app. It just feels way better. It's gonna boost up your confidence. It's gonna boost up your self-esteem, and it's gonna teach you to actually be a fucking man, bro. You know? Right? So anyways, we're about to get this training session in. Always remember, no pain, no progression. Get your reps in. Any last words, bro?
Peace.
Peace. Let's get it.